What's good, y'all? I've had my office for quite some time, and it is now time to show you the reveal of how it looks. And I'm really excited about it. It is so dope. And I did it, okay? I did that. So without further ado, let's go in.
Never treat it like a job. Go. I be tripping sometime. I cannot lie, be out of my mind, out of my head, out of my noggin. Sending praises, I'm alive. From the trap to the church, and the church to the trap, putting God everywhere on the map. We been eating too much, need to go take a nap. Then wake up hit the gym, cause the boy getting fed. The boy getting fed, here or not. Fed. Heard you working on your traps. I ain't even trying to front you. Big old Bible in the back. All they do it. Need no music.
Over the last couple of years, there has been something that I've been avoiding, and that is change. It's been changing in like who I am and what I'm called to do, and even this office, and like changing it up and making it what I actually want it to be. But recently, I have had to like conquer that fear of change and actually do the things. And so this office was one of those spaces that actually needed to change. And so you're about to follow me on that journey of what that took and what it looks like. I've been seeing so many people talk about how they're elevating in themselves, they're becoming millionaires, they're going to the next level in their business. And baby, I'm right here next. Okay, I'm next up. Okay, I'm just claiming that for myself. And to do that, like I needed to be in a space. Like this space was so down for me. Like I hated coming here. Like the wall color made me just sad, or like it just was so unwelcoming. It's already lonely in here, but then to not like the space that you're in or feel cluttered and things like that, like it just was not it. So this was one of the things that had to get done to start initiating the change in my life and the thing. And because as I was working on this office, God was also working on me. There's also a thing, like not only was I afraid of like change or the things changing around me, it was also like not looking at my potential as being good. So for instance, the graffiti wall that I have in my office is something that I wanted to do when I first got this office like a year and a half ago. But because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just not going to do it, whatever like that, I didn't do it. And so but it's always been like I have on my Pinterest board and all the other stuff. I have it there, but I just felt like I couldn't do it. And so there's also been a fear of reaching my true potential and going past the things that I actually think that I can't do in my head when I know I can, but the enemy just keeps putting up these blockages. And so I'm not crying, but I just have to do these things. I have to go forward and I have to like cancel out fear. So I don't know if that's been you or you feeling the same way. If you are like, hey, I can no longer let fear, I can no longer let the perfectionism and all this stuff hold me back from what God is telling me to do and what I know I need to be doing, then yeah, we're going to be touching on that on this page for a little bit. And if you do not know me, my name is Carra. I have a business, I have a ministry, I have done so many things over the year. I'm looking forward to help like navigate, cultivating our callings and growing in God and building our brains, because it's something I've been doing over the years and God has had me on the journey, but also I've been learning like marketing and branding on the other end. And so it's time for those to collide. It's time for us to get the kingdom ministries back up and running. It is time for us to like really grow in God and see how we need to yield to him and to things that we want to do and things that he has for us to do, and see where it takes us in life. And let's get it going. Okay, y'all, so the first thing we have in my office is my gallery wall. I have been a multi-passionate person for a very long time. I've always had my hands in something, always been doing something, and even over the years have started doing even more. And I recently just realized like I forgot all of those things, and I was like, Carra, you need to do something in your office. But this right here is just a couple of pictures from the things that I've done. So I have things like when I got ordained, when I first started my business, what that looked like, how I've helped other people along their journeys, starting the clothing brand with my friend, being a speaker, working with different companies, starting my own organizations, being an art head, like doing all of the things, right? Because so many times we feel like we can't do it all, but each thing that we want to do has a season for it. So I've just been interested in like seeing what that looks like and what it has looked like over the years. And so this is just a thing. I did a photo shoot, which I called Emerge, because I'm emerging into this new thing and what God has for me. And so I printed out these two pictures because I felt like it was just a reminder to just continue to emerge in this season. So all right, y'all, so this wall right here is something that I just wanted to have as a recording wall, and so that's what it'll be standing for. And so this is also a place where people come and hang and chill and to have creative nights and things like that. So I wanted them to have like a nice space, and I'll show you like the graffiti wall, but I felt like this was a better backdrop for that, and then they can look at the creative stuff. Put More Life, which is the name of my ministries, More Life Ministries, and then I put a cross. So I wanted something that would look good either way the camera was turned. So like if I had to do like a live and it was like the camera was reflected, then it could do that. But yeah, so that is what this is for. everything that I have in this office, honestly, most of the stuff was in my room already. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. The graffiti wall. Y'all, when I first got the office, I really wanted a graffiti wall. But the thing was, I was like, I'm not confident that I can actually do it. Because I've done like writings in books and stuff like that, but I have not the scale, no. And so I've like done different walls in this room, and I've just been like, it's not working out. Like, I really want black and white. I really want a graffiti wall, and so I'm gonna just do it. And so I did it, y'all. I did that, Jack, and I'm gonna insert some footage of how I did it here. But y'all, I'm so excited about this. Like, for me, this is really dope because when I first started my business, I said that I wanted my website to feel like a sketchbook. And now that my business is changing a little bit, I definitely knew that when I got my office, I even said on my Pinterest board, like, I wanted to be dope. I wanted to be a place that looks creative and like looks like, because I'm just not just soft little girl. Like, I have this edge, and I want everything to be like not unisex, but it can just look dope that both men and women will want to look at the content or something like that. And so the graffiti wall was definitely that thing. And now it's just like, it's now come to fruition. I finally told myself that I can do it, and I actually did it. And it's just dope. It's just so dope. And so I'm really excited to have this in my office, like my own little just space, my own little thing. And I can say that I did. So yeah. The desk setup is pretty simple. I just got this new printer. I'll put the link for it at the bottom. And then I got some letter trays. My computer came from a place called ProMac here in Richmond, Virginia. So they still do refurbished things, and so I got it from there. The light came from Walmart. Mom got it. Refrigerator came from my dad. He had it from somewhere. The chair came from a thrift store. Another person that does like when things close down, like a liquidation type store, get that. So yeah, y'all, I really love my office. I really love what I did with this. Some things that are like major changes in the office space are that I have another office space across the hall, and for that, it's like a recording room for those who wanted to come in and record themselves. It used to be my personal office, but I realized it was just too small and I needed more space. And so I've gone through different variations of the room, but a lot of stuff was just in here, like still junk, like still I have a lot of stuff, and because I've done a lot of things, honestly, and so it was just all in this room, and it just didn't feel like it was ever done, or because it still has stuff in here, I just felt like I couldn't move freely. And so this setup, like flipping the office around, has been dope. Using that room now is kind of like storage until I start opening it up for people to come and record again if they have to choose to do so. That's going to be like one of the major changes that I've done, but I'm really excited to like come in here and like make content and do the things that God has told me to do, because that's what we got to do. Okay, we got to be obedient to the Lord. But this is dope. It really is, and I really hope that this inspired you to, if you have a space. I found this space on Facebook Marketplace. So if you're looking for an office space, maybe you can find something there. The one thing for me was that this office space it had me feeling lonely. And I think it's because like the way the room was, I didn't really like the colors in the room, and so I didn't even want to be here. And then the fact that there's not a lot of people here too, it was just like I thrive from people, and I wanted people to start coming in, but also want to have the space that I wanted to be in too. You know what I'm saying? So doing this change around in the room was definitely something that I needed to do, and I think it's going to be dope for the future. In the process of Operation Office Relocate, and I've been like literally saying wow the entire time. Like, y'all, it is official. I guess now I'm just like re-envisioning the size of the room and what I want to do and where. I'm just trying to envision like what heavy recording is going to be done in this room, thinking about like the tables and stuff that I want to bring in. But I got an office space. Wow, I don't know if I never thought about it because I always ran my business out of my room, so I don't even think I really was like, do I need an office space? Do I want an office space? But I got one. And it's definitely now time to have it. And there's definitely things that's going to get done here that I'm just extremely excited about. So yeah.